cab of Big Bad John here. And we're burning off all the low ground on this wheat field because we have ruts in it from the combine. And when I say ruts, I mean ruts. And I'll show you some of them here before long. But just not drying up fast enough to suit me. If I knew it would stay raining all summer, I'd burn the whole dang field. But there's no guarantee of that, so I'm only doing where we rutted. I hate to burn that straw because there's nutrients in it. They help to hold moisture. But right now, holding moisture is not an issue. We need to be getting rid of some moisture. They say there's some hurricanes coming up out of the south next week. So we really want to get our beans in the ground if we can, and we can't be doing it by sitting around with our thumb up our butt. Got 2 fires going. I'm just doing this real slowly. It's just me out here, so I'm wanting to make sure that I keep it in control. And hopefully this will dry out in about 2 days, and we can work it down, smooth it up, and plant it. Hopefully that's the plan. Nothing real exciting going on. Just sitting here watching fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Might just quit farming and start singing country music. I'm about as good at singing as I am farming, so. And I'd probably make about the same pay. Nothing. It is bad when the freaking straw and the ground's so wet it won't hardly burn. And this is why we're doing what we're doing. See that rut right there? See that water standing in it? Before I quit tonight, I'm probably gonna go up there in that ditch. Probably gonna run this tractor tire through it and see if I can't get it opened up, or it'll start draining. We could have got down here and got it worked down before that 1.6 inches of rain. We might have been alright, but we didn't. Well, we're out here laying them stripes down. Out here drilling some wheat beans. First time I've ever drilled wheat beans with water on the tires. The old straw's still a little damp, but we're sticking them in the ground running about 4.5 miles an hour. Just giving that drill time to cut through it and put them in the ground. That's the problem with everybody wanting to run a drill on wheat beans. They want to go way too fast. This drill, you just got to give it some time to cut that straw and lay it in the ground. So we definitely got plenty of moisture to get them up. First wheat beans we planted got about 30 acres today. We've been planting on me all day. Planted my 27 acres of full season beans, and now I'm planting over here. Got 25 acres of double crop wheat beans to plant on my farm. Today is Saturday, June the 22nd, not January, June the 22nd. And we keep thinking we're behind, but there was one year, I think it's 2015, we didn't get done planting wheat beans till July the 1st. It was July the 1st. And then in 2014, I think it was, we replanted some on the 4th of July. We've just been getting so used to getting done on Father's Day or around Father's Day that we think we're behind. And I mean, we're not caught up by no means, but we're, like I said, I guess it's just that mentality of thinking you got to be done by Father's Day. Have y'all ever heard that song, Fire on the Mountain by the Marshall Tucker Band? Yeah. Wheat field on fire there. One there. There's one back over there somewhere. Yeah, fire on the mountain. People burning them wheat fields, just trying to get, just so they can work them, get them dried out. Thought it was only appropriate that I listen to this song while Dylan's burning wheat fields.
Hell, you gotta burn it if it's gonna work decent. All you do if you try to just disc it is make a damn mess unless you want to disc it 500 times.
Dylan's having a terrible time with these wheat fields. Wants to burn everywhere, but where it needs to. I'm gonna plant right up there to that terrace there. Probably jump across the road while he finished burning that. Listen to the Marshall Tucker Band, Fire on the Mountain, while Dylan's got fire in the wheat fields.
Well, we're up here in the cab of the 8560 working some ground. You can see right here them two things right there. Those are ruts. Right there's where you see that basin. All that water comes out across here. And that's where the grain cart went down. So stuff like that's part of the reason we're burning these fields. We're not burning all of them. You see, there's a visual of the old disc pulling the ruts down, but you can see we didn't burn the hill, so we're leaving it. But we're just working. We're working all this flat, burning all this flat ground off, working it, making a nice seed bed. We'll get that scratcher do-all and run that. And probably this whole flat didn't need burning off, but that's the best.
Everybody's tractors this year looks like they've been drove through mud holes.
Robert's just commenting on the State of the Union. I gotta get that fire out before it gets to where I had to disc it. I hope I never gotta burn any more wheat fields off. I dang these fires, they've gone everywhere but where I wanted them to go. Every time I set one, the wind changes directions. Getting my pretty tractor dust filthy. Dang. But right here I might show you some of the cab features. This is the 60 series dash. Of course, when we bought it we knew we was having trouble with the temperature sensor. That's the way it was flashing. But that's your tach, fuel gauge, hours. We done put several hours on it already. Right over here, these are your RPMs, service hours. Chris at CTS Communications, he got a radio in. My go-to man on radio supplies. This is a 12-speed synchro. I wish it was a 24 speed, but we was needing a tractor and this one was available. So, but running in 2B, normally run the do-all in 2C, run the turbo-till in 2C. If it's flat ground, I'll run the turbo-till in 3B. 3B is slightly faster than 2C. Got a speed chart over here. But The only difference between this one and a 24 speed is the exact same transmission, but if it was a 24 speed, you can reach over here and slap it over like that and it would catch another gear just like a quad range. But it don't have the high-low splitter in it like a quad range 2-speed. These are your SCV levers. Got 3 remotes on it. Pretty big spacious cab. I don't know why they couldn't have, and you don't have to look at a pipe out the window. I don't know why John Deere couldn't have figured out how to do this on the 40 series row crop tractors. But big spacious cab. I normally put my water jug up there. I've run off and forgot my water jug today. Big open door. Pretty good visibility out of the cab. You just kind of got a long old nose on it, guys. Me and Robert call it the hard part. But got 2 mirrors, one there and one there. You can look back there at your implement without having to turn around all the time. I like the crap out of it though. You set up high, you got good traction. But I could see why people would say an 8560 is underpowered, but I think a lot of people just trying to do more than John Deere meant for them to do with these tractors. I mean, it's a 235 horse tractor, not a 300, you know. But for our size implements, it's perfect because you got all kinds of traction, you know, and you got enough power to pull them up the hill. Now that 30 foot Turbo Max is a load on it now, don't get me wrong. It will pull it. But I think a 24 footer would be an excellent match for this tractor. But I'm gonna finish this up and go get the stretcher duo and we're gonna level her down. Going down here to hit a mud hole one more time. We're gonna make sure it's dry. And we're gonna level up some spots because I'm probably my 7000 is probably gonna be converted to a high-speed planter tomorrow. Put that high speed option on it. Do I have speed boost? No. Do I have hydraulic downforce? No. Am I going to drive fast? Yes. Ready to be done. That ought to run in the morning, I think. That'll be the very last thing I plan. freedom beans today, boys. Let freedom ring. I mean, everybody loves planting beans July the 2nd. That should be like their favorite thing ever. That's the reason I'm calling them freedom beans. We had to run the turbo tail over this wheat straw. We tracked it pretty bad, cutting weight. I also come over here, in some places I left some downed weight because of the freaking deer. Didn't want to pick up no deer turds and have a load rejected. Needed to chop that weight up. Mine and Robert's planting lines didn't completely line up. There's his and there's mine. Well, you can see on here's Climate Field View. You can see this is what Robert planted, and then this is what I'm planting. You can see what we got left there to finish the year up. It sure has been a struggle this year, guys. While half the country's been burned up, we've been a mud hole. I don't even know what bean we're planting. We got all maturity scattered all everywhere. We've been running the drill and the planter. We ain't showed hardly any of planting, have we? Very little. I ain't really been in a YouTubing mood. I've been kind of crabby. On a positive note, though, we ought to have a good corn crop, hopefully. Later planted corn probably ain't going to be much pumpkin, but that early corn, I think that early corn's going to be really good. That's April 1st planted corn, sure enough. Wish we'd been planting a lot harder. At least we ain't gonna have to watch the fireworks out in the field. Tick. Yeah. Next year, looking like we're gonna have our beans on 19-inch rolls. We joined the Kinsey planter world. Bought an 8-roll with splitters. Kinsey planter that plants 19-inch rows. Got the pusher units, the pickup and span. It's an old planter, but I kind of got big plans for it. I think we're gonna get out there this summer and strip it down and paint it. I think. See if we can't turn it into something like we normally do. No, it's pretty straight old planter, we think. Got all the important stuff's in good shape. We got to put row unit bushings in it. I don't know if we're going to go with the PPS Precision Planting Solutions arms, or if we're just going to stick regular old bushings in it. The way the markets are, I'm thinking I'm probably just going to stick regular old bushings in it. But that's about all there is to tell. Hopefully we're going to finish this up. At some point I'll let Robert out, let him get some outside shots. We'll call this soybean plant 2024 if we don't have to replant. They calling for rain Thursday, which is the 4th of July. Today is Tuesday, and I hope we get it. Just a good, slow, gentle inch. About like Jerry gives his wife.
As you can see right here, we're right next to the creek down in the bottom here, and this corner right here ended up being a lot wetter than we thought it was, so we ended up coming down here and burning it off and working it up and smoothing it out, trying to get it to dry out. But all he likes is about 2 passes and Plant 2024 mud will be complete. And just like that, our planting days were through. That's all for Plant 2024. Thank goodness. Started on April the 1st, ended on July the 2nd. What a planting window. And now we gotta go spray it off. Probably what we'll do is after lunch, he's already got about 160, 170 of it sprayed, so spraying shouldn't take too long, hopefully. But alright, we'll see y'all after lunch. So this is our new bean planter, or new to us. It is a 1994 Kinsey 2300 8-row 15 planter. 8 rows in the back, 7 splitters for a grand total of 15. But it is a wide row, 38 inches, but with the splitters it makes it 19 inches. 15 row, 19 inch spacing planter. Just a bare bones planter. Got the ground drive contact wheel, which is fine for a bean planter. Got a good set of markers on it. The boy we bought it from put these copper heads on it, on all the rows, so it's got same as new closing wheels on it. Got the RK gauge wheel kits, which that one's loose, it needs tightening up. Like I said, this planter is he was planting with it. He had a case his big planter go down, so he grabbed this one and was running it just to finish up. So might see if we can find us a good set of row cleaners to put on it, but if not, we'll just run the old no-till coulters. But it is a lift and spin planter, which means it'll twist around and fold down. It is a flex model. Right here you can see the wing flexing. These 3 units right here, it's got some flex to it, unlike our John Deere planter or the drill. This is the tractor we're going to pull it with, the blade tractor. It is going on this planter. That's going to be his job next year, is to pull the bean planter. Don't know if we're going to put auto steer in this tractor or not. That's a little ways off, but might put auto steer on it. But with that good set of markers, we might not. I don't know. But that's just a basic run through. Next spring, I'm sure you'll get to see some videos of us working on it. Just to show you a little bit of the aftermath. That was plant 2024. Corn planting wasn't that terrible, but bean planting, my gosh, it was terrible. Yep, that one's got to get washed too. That's got to get washed. Just a wet, nasty, muddy year. Got a lot of stuff to get cleaned up, which I'm not looking forward to at all.